I'm quite obsessive, and I will use it with hot air and then cold air, because once I heard a hairdresser tell someone that cold air keeps the hair to stay as it is, and so then that became part of my routine, and I have to do it each in different sections. Step 1 done. I was diagnosed not that long ago actually. It was like the beginning of January, I think. I wasn't coping well at work. My sister has always said that I'm autistic, and I felt like I was autistic and I could say I was, but at work I couldn't really say I was. So I went to the doctors to get referred so that I could have that formal diagnosis. I went to my GP, and then he contacted them, and then I got a letter saying that I'd been referred to Autism Hampshire. And the reason I have to do this is because when I was younger, my sister, well, I got made fun of by lots of people, but my sister said to me that because I didn't like drying my hair because it was really loud, she said that I looked like I had rat's tails for hair, and so since then I've been really obsessive with my hair. At first I was like, finally I've got that diagnosis, I was right, it wasn't something wrong with me, it's just the way that I am. So it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders, and then it was like, oh, I'm never going to be able to change it, that's who I am for life now. But also I found that I was more interested in it and wanted to learn more about women with autism, and did a lot of research and joined a lot of Facebook groups and listened to what everyone said, and it made me feel like I've got another world that I can fit into, the autistic community, and that it wasn't, I could never make a friend. It meant that I was able to make friends and meet people that are having the same difficulties as me, and it was really nice to be able to moan and not have people judging that you're moaning. I write lists to everything, so I have this brilliant book of to-do lists. I've got a whole book that I can write as many lists as I like. Don't cope well with change or interruption. Once I was in my routine, I'd gone to the gym, I'd come back, I was having a shower. I then spend a while after the shower moisturising and stuff like that. I've already picked out my clothes before I got in the shower as to what I was going to wear when I got out, and they're on the radiator to put on before I come out the bathroom. The landlord knocked on the door. They had interrupted my routine. I took a long time to open the door because I panicked. I was getting dressed, I was moisturising, and I was thinking, right, what am I going to do? Because if I put my clothes on before I've moisturised, I've then got to take my clothes off to moisturise again, and I don't want to have to do that. But if I put my clothes on and don't moisturise, I might forget to do it. But if I moisturise now, I can't put my clothes straight on because my clothes will get all sticky, and it will take me longer. So I spent quite a while getting het up as to how I was going to answer the door, and they were annoyed because it took so long to answer the door. So I ended up saying to them that I don't have time for this. I left the door open so that they could do the work that they needed to do within the house, and then came into my room and locked the door and played the music out so that I didn't have to talk to them, because on a normal day I could have processed that. But they had interrupted my routine. I hadn't finished what I was doing. I normally try to do this just before I go out, so that way I don't have as much time, because the longer I have, the longer I'll take. Whereas really I know that I don't need to spend an hour doing it, but it will sometimes take me that long. And like I say, I have to try and get reassurance off people. I'm like, does it look alright? But the response is always yes, and I don't agree with them, so it doesn't always work. I am quite structured, quite rigid in the way that I am. I've got to have my routine, probably almost OCD, but apparently that's not what it is. And my social skills, like, I don't know how you normally act around people. I mimic people and I learn scripts, or I'd rather be on my own completely than actually improvising almost with socialising. I can't do it, basically. Because most people probably would just do it without thinking, whereas I massively overthink everything. It's like my brain has 20 thoughts all in one constantly, which I think is why I wake up feeling tired, because it's just too many thoughts. Everything is a process and difficult, and I think just comes naturally. If I don't have routine and structure and things in their right place, I can easily have a meltdown. Like, my bedside table has to be exactly right, everything in the right place, squared up nicely. It is at the moment, but if I was het up, I'd take everything off and do it again, and to make it absolutely perfect. My assessment was quite a long wait. I was told at first it would be a year, then 14 months, then 2 years, and then I think I even heard 18 months at one point. I don't know. No, I don't know. Anyway, it was a really long wait, and I ended up waiting for about a year and a half, and that was only because of all the cancellations. Otherwise it would have been about 2 years. So it's a really long waiting time, which is not easy, especially when you're autistic and you need a time scale. Then you need to organise and make routine, and you can't do that. And mine was a cancellation, so it meant that I didn't have much notice. I was told on the Monday, it was on the Friday, didn't get the questions to the Wednesday, so I had 2 days to prepare. So yeah, it was quite stressful actually. Back into the bathroom again for my last bit of my hair routine. This has taken probably like 45 minutes, and this is on a good day. And I'm not exaggerating. Because yeah, just the worry that my hair won't look nice is stupid really. I mean, I don't even like it. It's not like I choose to do this. It's like, I feel like I can't, my day won't go right if I don't do it. I don't know, it's just the panic. Like, if I feel comfortable, I can kind of deal with situations better. So like, if I was going to meet someone that I've never met before, if I've got a hat on, or if my hair is perfect, and if I'm in comfortable clothes with a label that I know I can flick, or a fidget I can take with me, then I feel right. So I have to do it, because otherwise I'll already feel on edge before doing something that I struggle with. Done!
So, how have you coped since lockdown?
Not a lot has changed for me really. I still work, I still do the food shopping, I still talk to my family on WhatsApp. In fact, I started going back to work after my week off, just as the lockdown was enforced.
And how come you had a week off then?
I had a cough, I had an ear infection and a cough, mainly at night, but it's because I work with vulnerable people, I could put them at risk, so I had to have a week off sick.
And how did you feel staying in? Did it stress you out or were you alright?
I was alright, I was eating healthier, I was getting things done. I just did all the things that I didn't have a chance to do before. So it was quite good.
How did you feel going back to work?
But it's then that I realised, how much human contact you actually do miss when you're not doing anything. When I saw people at work, it was like, yes, I've got somebody else to talk to.
And do you truly believe or think you had coronavirus?
No. I mean, who really knows? But I think it was probably just a bit of hay fever. Took antihistamines, and now I'm feeling a lot better.
Okay, thank you.